Hello, you guys, welcome back, and welcome to another reading vlog and week in my life. For this week, we are reading The Daggers Tide, and we're following Penelope, and she has a choice to make. She either can fight for her country, or she can go and vouch for her country, not wanting to go to war, and talk to King Corey and be able to end this war, stop it from ever happening. That's where we're at right now. So far, she has chosen a choice that I personally wasn't expecting from her. I'm not going to give too much away because this book doesn't come out until October. I get to read the ARC read. So thank you, Michaela Dawn, for allowing me to read your book early and give a good review. So thank you again. This is the coolest experience ever. So far, I really, really like this book. I'm on chapter 7. This book is really good for people who want to get into fantasy but are intimidated by world building and the descriptions of different places and stuff. She really allows the reader to envision everything in your head, give you that space to really dive deep into fantasy, which I really, really like. I'm not going to give too much away. So this is also going to be kind of a week in my life, come around with me around the town and all this stuff, but we are definitely going to be focusing on the Daggers Tide, but I don't want to give too much away. So that's where we're at. I think that the imagery is just so beautiful, and she's like on this in this coastal sort of castle, and the description of like the chandelier being all shells and stuff was just so beautiful and so magical. I'm so excited to see how she describes the rest of the scenery and the rest of the book. But as of right now, I am gonna go to work. We're just gonna see where the day takes us. I don't really know what's going on today. It has been so gorgeous out, and I really want to try and get into like my fall watch list. So, Gilmore Girls. I want to rewatch The Vampire Diaries, even though some people think that Vampire Diaries isn't necessarily like a fall rewatch. I consider it to be, or like Teen Wolf, and I really want to watch When Harry Met Sally. I also would like to go to Barnes and Noble at some point. So, I don't know, hopefully we get to do all these things in this video. But that is what I'm doing today. Gonna go to work, and I'll take you guys along with me. Hello, you guys. I have my new setup with my camera in my car, and I'm hands-free, so no one can say anything about me driving while I'm filming right now. I'm currently on my way to Jack's, and I think we're just gonna hang out for today. I thought I would give a little update. I'm not much farther in the book, but I will say the writing is so nice. Like, I find myself just being able to fully relax while I'm reading this book, which I really enjoy. So far, not much has changed. We're still in the same setting where she is going to start fighting for her country, but I don't know if something's gonna shift. I have a feeling something might shift in the story because it feels a little too much like it's just going in one direction and it's a little bit one-dimensional right now. And her friend Callius seems a little sus to me. It's a little bit suspicious. I'm having my suspicions about things, and King Corey is a very odd character for me. I don't know how to feel about this character, so we will see where we end up. As for today, I'm literally just gonna hang out with Jack. Nothing much has happened. Annabelle currently has COVID, so I haven't been able to hang out with her, and I'm like really bummed about it because she's home, but like I can't see her. And typically when she's home, we're like attached at the hip, so this is like breaking my heart a little bit. But yeah, that's all for today, and I'm hoping we can make something yummy for dinner tonight. I don't know what, but I always love cooking with Jack. But until then, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm just gonna keep driving. We'll see where the day takes us. I will update you guys. But yeah, let's get going. Good morning, guys. So I am currently about to get ready for work, but I thought I would just chit chat for a second. Today I just hung out with Jack and we made cookies, and I had been saying I wanted those cookies and I was so excited when we had them. They were so good, and I actually brought some home. I will be having those throughout the week. But I thought it was interesting. In high school, we didn't like have TikTok. Vine had died, and Instagram really wasn't what it is now. And then, you know, YouTube was like a big thing, but like you had to set aside time to watch YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, wow. Like I never like thought about how we didn't really grow up with social media like being so prevalent and stuff. So like sometimes I see kids like younger than me and I'm like, oh, the way that they think about social media is so different, but it's like I didn't grow up with that. So it's like a weird like concept to think about. I don't know. Anyways, I thought that was like a funny little anecdote. But yeah, today it's just like really gloomy outside as per usual right now. I'm gonna go to work, gonna get ready right now, and then I'm gonna come back and read. I haven't read much more from yesterday, but I'm gonna read today, and today is the series finale of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I am so scared. I hope it turns out the way that I want it to, and I think I want to do like something fun for my cousin and I while we watch it, like new dessert or like do something fun while we watch it and just make it a good time. So I'm excited. Now I'm just gonna go to work, gonna get ready, start the day, and I will check back in with you guys, and we're just gonna spend the day together and read this book of a day. So come along with me. Hey guys, so I'm back from work now. You can see Presley right there. I'm just gonna keep reading from where I'm at. Currently, some major tea's happening, and we're only on chapter like 9 or 10. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we're getting into it. We're getting into the family lore, family drama. So I think this is pretty interesting. It's pretty good. I do think that the dialogue feels a little bit choppy so far, but I'm sure that will change. Hopefully that will pick up a little bit. So far it just feels very clear cut, which some people like. I like things to be long and drawn out and more emotional, but we will see where this takes us. I went to Sprouts. I just had to do some grocery shopping. I didn't film that. There was like a million people at Sprouts. It was so odd. Normally I go after work and it's not busy at all. So that was pretty weird. Yeah, and then I had to get a new nail drill because mine broke. And then I got a new Kindle case that like actually covers, because this has like gotten scratched up from my purse and I like don't understand why it's doing that. But it gets scratched in the purse like on the screen and stuff. So I just wanted to like have something to like cover, even though I love the case that I made with me and Summer on it and like my Call Me By Your Name quote and like Harry Styles and stuff. I'm definitely gonna keep using this case. Like I think that's like practical to like throw in my purse. I don't know. I'm like trying to justify it still in my head. Maybe I'll return it, maybe I won't. And I still have my Burga case and they won't let me return it. Like I've been emailing them so much and they still haven't gotten back to me about that, so I don't know what to do. That's just besides the point, but I'm gonna read some. I'm going over to my cousin's to watch The Summer I Turned Pretty soon, so I want to get in some reading before I go over there, and I really want to have this finished this week so then I can get this up. But yeah, so far I'm liking it. It's very fast-paced, so like if you like a fast-paced book, definitely pick it up because you can't go wrong. Like seriously, you can't go wrong. So far, liking it. Dialogue's a little bit choppy and certain moments don't feel as big as they should feel, but I'm sure that that is gonna pick up. There's some reasoning. Like I feel like there has to be a reason why things are a little bit weird right now. Let's get to reading. Let's get this day going. I'll take you guys along with me, and yeah, let's just do the thing. I have something to say. There's a part in here where something pretty big just happened. A person left. And, you know, the congregation of them, they're all talking, they're an army, they're all speaking with each other right now. Penelope is standing there and they're all kind of talking about her, and another woman speaks up within the army. And I was kind of shocked because I genuinely was under the impression that Penelope was the only woman that was going to be in this army, but I'm assuming times are different. It just seemed more medieval in my head, but I don't think it is. And The quote is, "You're ours, girl. You're gonna sleep, eat, and fight like we do, and someday, very soon, you'll bleed with us. You might just die as one of us too." Like, almost as accepting her, which I'm like very happy about, because it almost seemed like she was not gonna find anybody and this was gonna be a bad situation for her. But I'm glad that people are accepting her and are willing to add her to the group, I guess. But we're gonna continue reading. I just thought that was like a cute addition. We're just gonna, we'll see, and I'll check back in with you guys. Hello, you guys. So it's much later. I just got back from my cousin's house and then I did my nails. So cute. I'm so excited about these. I think they look really good. I had to reorder my e-file because it crapped out. I think I said that, but I got one in the mail today and I'm so happy with how it turned out. That episode was crazy, a crazy way to end out the series. And then 20 minutes before we watched the episode, Jenny Han posts a picture about how they're making the show into a movie. So we're gonna get a movie out of this, and I'm so excited because the ending of that last episode just was merely not enough. Not enough for me, but I'm very excited about that. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. So now I'm just gonna head to bed and read some of my book. I literally was not able to read because we were just so excited. We just went straight into watching the TV show and just catching up because my cousin's still in high school, but like I would consider her like one of my best friends. Like that is my bestie. She is my bestie and we haven't seen each other, so we were just catching up and stuff, and we made cookies. Again, I had cookies for the second time this week, but I had a lot of fun. So let's get to reading. Let's just have a chill night, and I'm gonna check back in the morning. Hopefully tomorrow we can figure out what the next book I'm gonna read is. I'll check back in tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. So I'm currently about to go to the mall with Jack and try and see what's there, and we're just gonna look around and shop probably. But I thought I'd give an update on where I'm at in the book. We just met the prince of the other country that they're fighting against, and we just unraveled this whole lore between their ancestors and how the two countries are fighting because something was stolen and they want it to be returned, essentially. And Penelope is supposed to feel as though like she's supposed to return it. So we'll see what happens there. So far it's picking up. I'm really liking it. Dialogue is still kind of choppy and it's a little bit weird, but I think that will all make sense because there's all this lore that we're still unraveling and stuff. Like there's still some things that maybe I don't get. And I understand that this is a duology, but I do believe that you could read either or in different orders, if you guys know what I mean. So, because you're still being introduced to the characters. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Other people have said that you could read it in opposite order as well. That's where I'm at in the book. I'm almost halfway through, and then hopefully I can get a big chunk of it out tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. Again, dialogue's a little choppy, but I think that'll make sense soon. And it's pretty good tea. And I also love that our female main character is not annoying. Penelope is actually smart. She's not annoying. She's not complaining about being in war. She is doing really good, and I'm proud of her. So for that, I'm like, thank God that she's not annoying and stuff. Let's get going with the day. We're gonna go to the mall, see what's there, and hopefully I can check back in with you guys. If not, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow a little bit about the book and what I did today. But let's get this day going. I had a late start too today, so let's get this thing rolling. Hello, you guys. So I thought I'd give a little update on where I'm at in the book. It's the next day. We went shopping yesterday and then we just got back and wanted to just hang out and chill. And then we played some video games, which we haven't played video games together in so long. So I really didn't film any because we were just, just hanging out, just the two of us. But I have like gotten really far in my book. I'm a little more than halfway through now and I'm hoping I can finish it today or tomorrow. But it is pretty insane. I am shocked. She was just taken by the prince of the other country that they're fighting up against, and he is like, I need to tell you something. We need to talk. There's some things that you don't know about. And she's like, what are you talking about? So we're getting into that a little bit and seeing what's going on with the different countries and the magic system. We're just getting introduced to the magic system, which is a bit confusing. It doesn't really make sense to me yet. I know that it will soon once it's like fully explained to me, but he's starting to show her this object and it's supposed to make everything clearer for her. And I'm like kind of confused on how that is going to happen, but I'm sure it'll be explained. And there's a lot of stuff that she will end up saying that's like italicized, and I'm like, am I gonna have to like reference back to these moments like later on in the book? Like, what do these moments mean? Like, she says that she kind of knows Prince William and she doesn't know how to describe it and she doesn't know how to explain it. So I'm kind of curious to see where this goes, but it's really good so far and hopefully we can see how the magic system works so far. Still really liking the writing, still a bit choppy, just the dialogue is a bit odd to me, but I could get past that and just take the story for what it is. It's very entertaining, very good. Hopefully the magic system gets explained a little bit more because I'm a little confused. So we will see where we end up, but as of right now, I'm gonna meet a friend for some lunch. Sorry, Presley wanted to sit with me. Gonna come back and read some more, and then later, Annabelle and I are gonna go get dinner, hopefully. She had COVID, but now she's not contagious, so. And then tomorrow, Jack and I will be going to the Free Museum Day here in St. Pete, so I'm super excited for that. And hopefully I could take you guys along with me for that, but let's just get today rolling. I'll take you guys along with me. Sorry I didn't show much of yesterday to you guys. We went to that really pretty Barnes & Noble in Sarasota, and I wish we had a prettier Barnes & Noble here. We have like the one by my house, but it's super, super dated. Not that I don't like it. I love that Barnes & Noble. There's just not really like seating area that it's like feels open and like you can sit at. Like it does have seating, but it's not as like comfy as the Barnes that we went to yesterday. And then we have one in Clearwater, but it's so far, so I don't know. Let's just see where the day takes us. I'll take you guys along with me and we will see what we're doing. Other than that, I'm gonna keep reading, hopefully finish this book today. I have like 3 hours left in the book, it says on my Kindle. So we will see. And the chapters are super short. I forgot to mention, they're so short, it's so nice. Again, the main character is not annoying me. She is the least annoying character ever. Like if anything, Callius annoys me. But even then, he's not necessarily annoying. Like she is seriously not annoying at all and I love it. So that's a plus because sometimes I get really annoyed with the main characters in books. We are gonna see where the day takes us, but I'll take you guys along with me, so let's get going. Okay guys, so I'm back from going to lunch with a friend. I watched the first episode of The Girlfriend, I believe. It's on Amazon Prime, and it was pretty good. I really wasn't expecting that. It's kind of different from anything that I normally watch, but pretty good so far. I think I'm gonna keep watching it. And I read some more and we're learning a little bit more about the magic system. So essentially, the prince sees this vision and needs to tell Penelope, so then he kidnaps her to then tell her they need to complete a mission to then save their two kingdoms. I'm not going to spoil too much of what exactly they have to do and everything like that. We got to see a little bit from Callius's point of view. So he's searching for her now, and I don't think he knows like the full story of what they exactly have to do. I don't think magic is a super well-known thing for them. Like I don't think they have magical powers. I don't know yet. I'm still getting into like the magic system, I guess, which is weird because I'm a little bit more than halfway through and we're just getting into the magic system. Like, I kind of wish we got that information in the beginning, but nonetheless, it's still very entertaining. I just wish we got a little bit more information at the start of the book. I think that Penelope is going to go back and try and talk to her father about it, and I feel like he might lie to her about it. That's my predictions, because I feel like she didn't know that magic was a necessarily big thing, so I think that this came like almost like as a shock. So I don't know, I feel like she's gonna talk to her dad about it and he's like gonna lie to her. I don't know, we'll see. But as of right now, I think I'm gonna get ready for dinner with Annabelle. I think we're going to dinner, fingers crossed. She was sick, now she's like not. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna get ready now, and then tonight I'm going over to Jack's because tomorrow we are going to the free museum day. So that'll be fun, and we gotta wake up early for that. And then I want to finish my book tomorrow, so I should be able to do that or finish it tonight. We don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna take my time with it because also Alchemize comes out on Tuesday and I don't have a book before that comes out. I do want to reach my Goodreads goal for the amount of books for the year, but I'm not sure yet. So we will see. I will keep you guys updated. And I think I'm going to read Direbound next. If I don't read Alchemized, it's going to be Direbound. And I don't know if I'll do a reading vlog for that. We'll see. But I heard that was a really good book. I'm just going to get ready now, go to dinner, and I'll update you guys when I can. So let's get ready. Let's go to dinner, and let's just have a good night. Good morning, guys. I'm currently at Jack's house. His room is in the garage, so that's why it looks like I'm in a garage. But today we are going to the free museum day, so I'll take you guys along with me. I'm going to try and finish my book today, and then we will check back in. But I can't really film for the free museum day, but I'll show you guys the different museums that we go to and how many we go to. Come along with us, and hopefully I can film as much as possible. But let's get going. I haven't read much, but I think I'm learning more about the magic system, and it's pretty cool. But again, there's just not a lot of depth to the magic system, but hopefully that will be revealed very soon. So I will keep you guys posted on the book, and come along with us. It's gonna be a good day. Hello, you guys. It's the next day now. We went to the museums. It was amazing. We got to go to the James Museum downtown. I was not expecting it to be so well thought out and just gorgeous on the inside, but it was, and it was amazing. And we got to go in for free. I was so excited that we got to do that because it was like $30 per person to go, so it would have been $60 for us to go, and then we got to go to the Holocaust Museum, which would have been another $60 each, and we got to go to that for free. So that was pretty cool. That museum is always awesome to go to, and they just put a new exhibit in there. So if you guys haven't gone to either of those museums, you guys should go and check them out. They're so good. Last night we got to go see a movie. We saw the movie Him, which was pretty good too. I don't know if Jack liked it, but I really liked it. And then today I got to finish The Daggers Tide, and it was really, really good. I will say the dialogue was a bit choppy, but I really, really enjoyed it. The story is really good. I think if you're just trying to get into fantasy, definitely pick it up. I gave it a 3.75 stars. It was fun. There were holes, I feel like, in the magic system that I just wanted more answers from. You know, we could have gotten those answers if maybe we got a third book and it wasn't a duology, or if we just got a little bit more out of the magic system and got a little bit more information. Like, I understand the magic system, but it just feels very flat for me and like a bit one surface. Like, I just had a lot of questions. But other than that, I thought it was very fun, very exciting, a very easy way to get into fantasy if you have yet to get into fantasy. I personally am not a super huge fantasy person, but I think that this made me excited to read other fantasy novels and really get into it. And I'm really excited for what Michaela Dawn writes next and what she publishes next. I will definitely be reading it. It was very entertaining. I loved our female main character. She wasn't annoying. She wasn't like just unable to live the life that she was living or be in this war. I really liked that about her. And then I loved our two supporting characters and Callius, her best friend. I loved every character in it, but I do wish we got more from their point of views. I wish we got maybe more from her fathers or from the other king or from William and Serene. It would just be like better if I got, for me, if I got more of a backstory of those characters and a little bit more of the magic system. That's the only thing that I will say, but other than that, very entertaining. I will be reading more of her novels. And again, thank you so much, Michaela Dawn, for allowing me to read your book early. This was amazing, and I'm just so happy that I got to read it, and it was really good. I really loved it. It had a really fun time with it. That's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week for a new video. Bye bye.